All right, this is the face you make when you just zooped. We're going to talk about Zoop and what exactly that is. First, Downcast 3 Submerged live on Indiegogo right now. We've got 386 backers. This is moving along quite nicely, actually. So thank you, everybody that supported. If there's any confusion, you guys, if you're a new reader, you have to add on the reprint so that you can get 1 and 2. They're reprinted together in one book, but you're going to have to add that on so that you can get the full story. Collector's bundle. This is just Downcast 3, 2 separate covers though. Or you can just go down here, new readers, reprint plus volume 3, everything you need to get caught up on the story itself, or pick up a t-shirt while you're at it. All right, Zoop. So Zoop is a new crowdfunding site, specifically and only exclusively for comic books. That's what it is. Not only that, though, there's a little bit of reading in between the lines that I think I could do. I think I'm justified in doing. It wasn't all that long ago. Let me set the stage for you. Kickstarter was the crowdfunding platform, period. People use the term Kickstarter synonymously with crowdfunding. Kickstarter is the Kleenex of crowdfunding, okay? But, Indiegogo happened. Technically, I think Indiegogo existed first or something. I don't remember how all that worked out. But for comic books, Indiegogo has been the bee's knees. It's been a fantastic place, and I would venture to guess that they make an awful lot of money off comic books over Indiegogo versus other kinds of products, okay? But Kickstarter had this tendency to kick people off or gatekeep only when it made a big enough public stink for them that they felt it was in their favor. For example, they will kick off your boy Zach's campaign and John Malin, their campaign together. They'd kick off Mike S. Miller, but they won't kick off the vast number of other conservative creators on the website. The reasons that they gave to kick off those two particular books are nonsensical. They don't at all register. The real reason they kicked off those creators is because they felt like it made a big enough public splash. It made enough of a statement that they could say, we don't like bad people. But at the same time, they'll let, for the most part, any books on. Part of that initiative was Camilla Zong, who worked at Kickstarter, and basically it was her job to gatekeep people out of comic books. That was the purpose. Then she got fired, let go from Kickstarter after being instrumental in starting a union that made Kickstarter an even worse place to work. So what Kickstarter has done now is they're basically laying low, and they are existing. I haven't heard about them gatekeeping anybody off since Mike S. Miller, which was a while ago. It was at least a year ago. And since then, it just is existing. So have they turned over a new leaf? I don't know. But this is a sign for me right here, the fact that Zoop exists, that Kickstarter might not be as warm and friendly of a place for left-wing activists as it once used to be. Used to be. All right. As it once was. All right. So Zoop is a crowdfunding site just for comic books. They have one comic book on there right now. It's raised $11,000, which, I mean, I don't want to brag or anything. But I don't know. We'll see how that one goes. It's got 27 days left, 149 supporters. And if this thing gets funded, then I guess good for them. It'd be the very first book funded on Zoop. Well, what is Zoop about? Let's find out. We give creators what they need and fans what they want. What is Zoop? For publishers and creators, Zoop is an all-in-one pre-order, production fulfillment, and marketing solution that connects them directly to their fans. Holy smokes. This has changed everything. What this means is that it is a platform that wants your money. They're going, you can raise money. You're going to go there, raise money on this platform. And what they want to do is handle pre-orders. This isn't crowdfunding, mind you, pre-orders. That is a different thing. Tax purposes wise. It's a different thing for a lot of reasons. They've got to figure out the legalese of this. And maybe that's why they didn't want to really work out the legal issues of it being crowdfunding versus pre-order. This has become a pre-order site. They're not the same thing. Okay. Production, that means they're going to be printing books. Fulfillment, they're going to be shipping books and marketing. Okay. So they're going to do all that. All you have to do is produce a book and give it to them, and they will publish it for you and take your money. In addition to data and analytics reports, social and email integrations, Zoop handles the admin and business side of things, so publishers and creators can focus on creating more of what their fans want. I guess that's nice. If this is for you. For fans, this is the easiest way to have direct access to what you love. Want to support a campaign by getting more than one item? Get them all. Need multiple of a single item? Let's do it. Okay, so it's more of a shopping cart experience, it sounds like, which Indiegogo gives you, essentially. Tired of having to buy something during a campaign and wait for it after the campaign to buy something else you wanted? No more of that. Let's make it easier on everyone. Well, how though? You didn't. So the books are finished first ahead of time. How are you going to solve that? Why we are here. The idea for Zoop was born in 2018. The 2020 pandemic proved that we needed an end-to-end, low-risk, direct-to-consumer solution to meet the needs of the fandom community. I don't think it did. I think it proved that crowdfunding worked even when the direct market didn't. That was the important thing here. All right, continues. We aim to sustain and grow our favorite industries and beyond by bringing crowdfunding, e-commerce, production, fulfillment, and distribution together under a single simple platform. But how much do creators make? That's my question, because it's got to be expensive, and you don't have the options. If they're producing it, they're going to have a printer that they're going with. I don't know. All right, continues. Because a reliable distribution system should be the standard, because publishers shouldn't be forced to constrict their staff and output, because creators shouldn't waste valuable time researching and vetting potential third-party vendors, making profit and less spreadsheets, and calculating shipping costs, because fans should be able to have a more a la carte experience and connect with the creators they love, because no one can do it alone. Bet me. Okay, so I can see if you're a new creator, you've never done comics before, this is a crutch, basically. You could go here to have the assurance that they will help you, at least in theory. If they don't have the marketing power, if this is the marketing power that they have so far, I would be very hesitant to go there, because the question is, how much does the platform bring you, and how much is the creator doing? So the goal here would be, right, if you worked here at Zoop, you want a whole bunch of creators to be doing the marketing for you. You want them to go out and go on podcasts and go elsewhere and talk about your platform and send traffic to it. And then you get to take a cut of the money. That's the way that crowdfunding works. And there's this mutual understanding with, Indiegogo or Kickstarter, that you're going to do the promotion. They might promote a few. They're going to promote a little bit, send an email out to their mailing list. It costs them nothing to do that, but they could do that. In the meantime, you were the one actually promoting and sending traffic to their site. So they're going to take a cut of it. So for them to take up the marketing mantle, you're going to have a lot of guys that don't have the power to bring in a lot of backers to this site. That is the way I view it. Am I cynical? Maybe. Community. Here's what they stand for. Community. Okay, whatever. Transparency. Clear communication. I'm curious about this. Clear communication is the backbone of effective and fulfilling teamwork. We strive to always be honest and open with each other, with our clients, and with our community. That was vague. Excellence and empathy. We want to service our customers better than anyone else. By listening and learning from them with humility and understanding, we can make our own product that much better for them, their fans, and for us. Okay, so them and their fans. How they define their customer is important. Their customer is the project owner. Their customer is the guy going on to Zoop launching a campaign. And so if that's their customer, They got to have empathy with their customer. My question is, are you going to gatekeep people off of your website if they have a bad presence on social media? Not even a bad presence. If you just don't like them on social media, is that a reason for them not to be there? Inclusion. Oh, so they should be including everyone. We know that diversity in people and ideas, so long as they do not infringe upon anyone's rights, life, and emotional and physical health, are key to building a more just, imaginative, and successful world. They added this here in parentheses, so long as they don't infringe upon anyone's rights, life, and emotional and physical health. Holy cow. Emotional health. So you're diverse unless you are causing someone emotional unhealthiness. This is the problem. This is not inclusion. This is not. You can use the word, but that's not what you mean. What you want is the buzzword. This is the phrase that will allow them to kick you off their site based on political reasons. That's it right there. We go the extra mile to be representative of the world we wish to see, internally as a business and externally in the clients we work with. They want to work with clients that think the same way as them. That's what they mean by inclusion. Shared responsibility. Oh, that sounds terrible. We're in the business of empowering our clients, so it makes sense that we should empower our employees who have equal say in the product and the business. We believe collective decision making is not only empowers our employees and clients, it brings long-term happiness. This is communism. People say they don't like when I use the word communism, but it kind of is. This is collectivism. This is, we're going to collectively vote on things. What I think of is, at Antifa rallies when they say, we have no leader, we're a leaderless movement, and they'll stand out and shout a word, shout something. I think we ought to do this. Everybody is part of the game. No, this is the reason why you got fired from Kickstarter. Joy. A company is nothing if they do not have happy team members who are excited to work and innovate. Everyone needs to feel valued and appreciated, whether that's in regards to a job description, title, compensation, time off, personal issues, etc. We wouldn't be here if we didn't think we could provide our clients and employees joy. All right. That's it. So that is everything they have on their whole website. Like they've got some that are coming soon. And here's what I'm guessing is going to happen. This is the marketing arm right here. Sign up to the newsletter. That's what the kind of marketing you're going to get is they will send a newsletter out once your campaign has launched and when it's going to close. That's what they're going to do. Yeah. So this to me is not going to last because it's based on the failed principles that Kickstarter started getting entangled in for not even very long. And then they stopped it. They fired people that pushed for these kinds of policies. So we'll see how this company works. I find it really strange when people try to merge or they try to make capitalism work with this collectivism mindset. It's strange to me. Like, just make your goal to make everyone money. Like, make that be your goal. You could have happy employees and make money. Like, you don't have to have it be everyone's decision. Everything is going to be decided based off committee. That is crazy insanity. So let me know what you think about Zoop. This is that's all the information really there is to go off of so far. I don't know. We'll see how it goes, but I think this space is so it's just dominated right now between Indiegogo and Kickstarter. I don't really see room for one being specific to comic books being very successful in general, but I'm happy to be proven wrong. Anyway, thanks so much, and I'll see you in the next